We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Tampa. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Down. 33. Yellow. Field. Black. Cut.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Open receiver is Emeka Egbuka. Still on his feet. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The extra point is up and through. And the Buccaneers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. $7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They motion a receiver right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get about 5.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Hurts now. His throw left side is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Go, touch it. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Now a 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This one from 49. That one is good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Set. Ready. Set.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Black. Red. Black. Left. Drill. Green. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the 1st down as well.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Let's go now. Hut.
Here's Irving. And he finds some space, tackling after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go. Red. 38. Let's go.
Right back to Irving. He's got it. That's a 1st down at the cross midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
A gain of 9
And the
yards.
offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Claws red. 45. White. Cut.
Back to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Set. Blue 32. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Third down. and
All things
3 yards
considered,
to
it's
go.
actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, Mike, you hear the expression, plays getting blown up. Well, this is exactly what just happened here. A 3rd and relatively short, and he ends up going the wrong direction.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Hurts, and he call his own number. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Quick throw here is complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punt.
Oh, big hole left side. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Great, set.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 more yards.
It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Great, set. Delta, and let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer.
Slot man in motion right.
Delta.
Second down throw for Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
First down throw there is incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On the handoff, it's Irvin. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
On the set.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go. 52. Green Jack. Cut.
He'll drop to throw. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On first down, here's Irving. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Okay, break.
2nd and 10.
Red, yellow. Here we go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
33, yellow. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
At the 43-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. On first down, it's Hurts. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Kalijah Cansey in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. We're out of the gun. They give it to Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
To the 48-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Pistol snap, back to Hurts. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single 1st down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 1. It's 7-6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. Yeah!
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go. Claws red. 10 black. Cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Ready, set. Black, ready. Yellow, 4th, ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
50, green. Set.
On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
Ready.
It is 3rd and 10.
Set, ready. 6, black, 95. Set, go.
Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he will get into the end zone. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will take a 14-6 lead.
Buccaneers 14, Eagles 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Hurts will work here from the pistol. The second down throw is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Third and a long way to go. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Ready up.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Let's go. Black ball set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receiver's saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10.
10 black. Drill green. Hut.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Timeout here at Tampa Bay. That is their second as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Set. Red 30, blue striker. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Red cycle. Set. Ready. 33. Yep. Set.
Back to the air one more time. A throw complete to Scott. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Blaster 6. Yellow 43. Edo blue. Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. Incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. Into space. And he will go all the way. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion.
Will set up for the 2-point
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. But there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held.
Six. Mega. Ready. Red. Cycle. 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
Oliver's pass. Complete to number 83. A gain of 9. Brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
On the ready. Blue striker. Let's go. Set.
He'll look to throw. A pass pulled in by Irvin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Third and 2.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Let's go now. 22 meters. Set.
Now, on third and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He gets free to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Buccaneers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Man in motion, heading right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Moving left, he's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards.
First down, Eagles.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion comes Andrews.
Let's go. Trimmer.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Benjamin Morrison. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the Bucs 21.
From the 21, here's second down and 9. On play action, Hurts. Quick throw, taken in. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Third down, 3 to go.
Great. Delta.
He'll try to run here with Barkley. Fighting for the marker, he loses the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Great. Delta, set. Right anyway,
Receiver in motion, going right. Hurts using the pop pass. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
A 4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. To throw, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Throwing is Hurts. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Eagles.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The PAT, up and good. And the Eagles will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Eagles 19.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. This fielded at about the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
And typically, Mike, you don't find yourself in the playoffs unless all season long you've gotten contributions from your special team. So here's a big one in the return game. I mean, this is something that has been a priority all season long, and they nearly sprung.
Set, ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here we go.
A give. This is Irving. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go again here with Irving. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the Eagles' 27-yard line.
Ready, ready. Blue strikers. Down.
They'll look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40. Set.
Back to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Third and 10.
Fury, yellow. Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Hey, let's go.
On play action, here's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold.
Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
No problem there on the extra point. And the Eagles will up the lead to 5.
Buccaneers 21.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 41-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
Here comes the blitz. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Here we go. Flight blue. Red, 38. White, white. Set, cut.
Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flott. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And in motion is Brown. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Great.
Hurts. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football at their own 40.
This is just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
On the ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Blaster, stay. Here we go. Set, cut.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
They come up for 2nd and 2.
Red, cycle. Come on, set. Cut.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 2.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
60 red. Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
smash. Black 40.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
47-yard line.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Set, ready. Set, go.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Blue striker. Ready?
Back to the air one more time. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
10 yards to go.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Black Ultra. Set, cut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Ready, ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This pass is caught by Skiles. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Claws red. 50, green, set.
They'll look to throw again. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Another try, second and 10.
Here we go, set. 45, white. Blaster, 6. Hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Here we go. First and goal.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Set. Yellow, 40, ready.
He'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
It's now third.
All right, so right now what you're telling your play caller is, Mike, you've got 2 downs. You don't need to get it here on third. If you can put yourself in position to use fourth, we're going to do it. So call your best 2 plays you have.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on...
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Jahan Campbell. Past midfield.
Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that two-point play. Barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. So the Eagles use their first timeout here. As the clock is stopped with 18 seconds remaining.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Here's your timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This offense still has the one timeout to use. 1st and 10 coming up now. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And the Eagles are going to move out in front. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, got a date next Sunday in the conference championship game. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Tampa.